President, and thanks so much for spending time with us. I have a few questions. The first of them is, what was your childhood like?
I was very fortunate as a child. I loved playing in the water, and I was a very good swimmer. I got my first sailboat when I was 12. I tried naming it Victory in Latin, but Latin was my worst subject, and I spelled it wrong. Then in high school, I played football. Unfortunately, I injured my back, and it still affects me today.
Where did you go to college?
After high school, I went to Harvard University, and then to the London School of Economics, and then I went to a few other colleges to study.
What inspired you at that time to join the Army?
It was mostly my older brother who inspired me. He went and joined the Army, except they declined me, so I went and worked in an Army office.
Well, how then did you ever become a lieutenant?
Good question. I went to Melville School. They were looking for people with boating experience, and because I grew up around boats and yachts, it was fortunate for me. There I took classes. There was 3 courses I could take, Course A, Course B, and Course C. I took Course A in all my classes and did very well. And so they upgraded me to lieutenant, and they had me still work there even though I want to go to the battlefield.
Well, what was the best memory you have of teaching at that time?
The best memory is probably the friends I made. Like, I met Paul Fay, who's also known as Red Fay. He and I met playing football tag, and we had an argument about the rules. It was kind of a funny meeting, and now he's the Undersecretary of the Navy.
When did you eventually get to the battlefront?
I eventually got there in February 1943.
Well, moving to the present time, what is your next presidential action?
I plan to cut the taxes for the American citizens, because I say, ask not what the country can do for you, but ask what you can do for the country.
Very well put, and what a pleasure to talk with you. Thank you.